Hello there, my name is Donald Cunningham, and in this video I'm going to show you three things you can do today to help bring more customers to your business. You're probably asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, the answer is simple. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. I have found by giving people an easy, free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Don. Please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you like what you've heard and seen, please shoot me a message and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video simply want to take this free attack plan and and do it for yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you three things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So the first thing I want to go over is content. Now most business owners know they need content on their home page, but they don't know what they don't know probably is the average number one result of Google searches has about 1,500 to 2,400 words to show up on the home page for them to show up on Google, and they need to add at least 1,500 words to with the right keywords. Okay, now right now your site has 113 words. Okay, now this is your competitor. Now they have 1,140 words on their home page. They're beatable, but they just put in a little more effort on their content. Okay, now here is a tool that I use. It's a page tool. It's called Ahrefs. Now, essentially what that does, it gives me behind the scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I ran a quick scan on your site here, and it shows you're being found for three organic keywords. So when I click on keywords, these are the keywords that you are being found for, that your site is being found for. Okay, I ran a quick scan on your competitor's site, and they're being found for 23 organic keywords with a search volume of 40 in a month. So when I click on their keywords, now these are the keywords that they're being found for. So you can see that they're ranking higher for bathroom remodeling, Rancho Cucamonga, kitchen designers, near me, and kitchen remodel, Rancho Cucamonga. Munga is the top three. Okay, now going back to your site in Ahrefs, these are the top three that you're being found for. Kitchen remodel, Rancho Cucamonga, Foothill windows and doors, and bathroom remodel, Rancho Cucamonga. It's close, but not ideal for what your customers are typing in. So the first thing you need to do to beat your competitor online is to add a minimum of 1,500 words on your home page and include the keywords that your competitor is also ranking for, because that's what's driving your competitor's business, and it's 100% beatable if you get this done. Okay, now when I go to Google and I do a search on home remodeling contractors in Rancho Cucamonga, this is the first thing that comes up. Um, and you see the top listing here is sponsored. So what that means is that somebody is paying to have them come up first in the map pack or the listing. Now, this can work, but can also be a money pit if your foundation on your website isn't dialed in. So be careful not to burn your money with Google ads or sponsorships until you know for sure that your site will convert. Okay, but let's move on to the second thing I want to show you today, and that's citation. You're probably wondering, well, what is a citation and why do they matter? And that's a good question. So you see the map pack over here. I just scrolled down a bit, and this is your map pack, and these are the businesses over here. And basically, what a citation is, it shows your name, address, and phone number. Um, your name, address, and phone. And this is what's known as a NAP, NAP, and this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. So the next thing you probably want to know is how do I show up in the maps? So let me explain. The number one thing you can do today to push your business up up the map path. So right now you're not ranking in the top 3. And that's because you're not listed in enough directories. Okay, and the directories I'm talking about are directories like Yellow Pages, BBB, Facebook, Yelp, and a couple of hundred other directories. So a citation is your NAP on these directories across the internet. And when you get more than your competitor and gain more trust than them from Google pushing you above them in the map pack. Now you might be asking yourself, well, how do I do that? Well, it's really simple. We use sites like White Spark or Bright Local that will tell us exactly what directory your competition is listed on. And we can literally go down their list and match what directories they are on. But we don't stop there because we don't want to match them. We want to dominate them online. So what we do is if your competitor has 50 citations, we want to get what they have and add 50 more or 100 more, so it takes them longer time to catch back up. Okay, so now let's talk about the third thing I want to go over with you today, and that is link juice or backlinks. So when we look at our organic listing, as you see, your name is not on top, but that's where you want to be. And to get there, you need authority. So how do you get authority? Well, it comes down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So going back to your site in Arabs again, and we look at the overview, we see that you have 147 backlinks. Okay, and now we're going back to your Arabs again and for your competitor site. And we'll see what they have. They have only 61 backlinks, which means you're already ahead of them as far as backlinks is concerned. Okay, these are the backlinks that are linking back to their site. Now the thing is that all backlinks are not created equal. So you may have more backlinks, but it depends on whether the relevance of your backlinks. So what we need to do is make sure your backlinks are more relevant than their backlinks, and then also we want to add more backlinks. You still want to add more backlinks to your site. So getting to the top is not magic; it's just a method, and I've shown you that method today. So once again, we went over content. Your front page needs to have at least 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out your competition by a landslide. And links use. You need more relevant sites pointing to you guys to show Google you are the authority. And even though right now you're showing more, but we have to go through them and make sure how relevant they are and if they are good backlinks. So if you implement these strategies today, you can be number one across Google. Okay, so what now? Well, you can either go with the information I provided you today or do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you would want a more effective route and want to save yourself the time, and give me a call. And my number is 714-473-0269. Once again, my name is Don, and my number is 714-473-0269. Thank you, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great day.